Hello everyone. So now we will go for a stacks. So Python data structures like stacks we will talk. Okay. So we will talk a basic overview of stacks and a simple code we will see, and real time use cases we will discuss similar to linked list. Okay. Let's get started. Thank you for joining with me today. Okay. So the chapter is stacks in data structures and algorithms. Okay. Uh, Real time use cases. So I am discussing here a few of the real time use cases. The most important thing and very common thing is undo and redo operations in the text editors can be implemented using stacks. So this can be implemented using two stacks. Each action is pushed into stack, and if you do undo, pop the latest action, and if you do redo, use another stack to redo the latest undone action. Okay. The similar way, browser history navigation, this is one very good uh, scenario which can be implemented using stacks. Pages visited are stored in stack, and clicking backwards, which means it pops the latest visited page, and when you click forward button, it can use another stack and pops the second stack and push into like a back stack. Okay. The same way function call stack. So most of the time recursion function will definitely need a stack. Okay. Let's take that function call stack. So when function calls another function, they are pushed into call stack. When function returns, whatever is pushed will be popped out. Okay. When the function returns, it is popped out from the stack, and essential in recursive programming it is. Okay. So few more use cases, let us see. Expression evaluation, infix to postfix, that is the most common operation when we want to implement infix to postfix. Stack is the best option. Stack is used to convert or evaluate expressions. Okay. Operations and operands are managed using stack logic. So for example, like whatever the values and operators you will put into stack, and take that latest value and take the operator and execute that operator, and again take another value and do execute operator. So like that, using stacks you can implement very nicely these expressions. So balancing symbols. So example, this is the most common problem statement given to you in interviews or even lead code problems or anywhere hacker rank problem. Okay. Balancing the bracket symbols. So compilers uses tags to check if symbols in code are balanced. So open brackets and close brackets are matching or not, it will check. Every opening symbol is pushed, closing symbol matched means it is popped. So once it is mapped, your stack will be empty. Okay. Let's go to the next screen. What is stack actually? A stack is a data structure used to store multiple elements, and the main thing is it works like a pile of pancakes. You add and remove from top only. The latest element added is the first one removed. This is also called as last in first out method, LIFO method. Think think of it like a stack of plates. When you have 100 plates stack, you need to take a plate and go for a dinner. You will need to take a first plate and go for a dinner. You cannot take the last plate until you move the top plates. You need to take out the top plates, and then only you will be able to pick the middle one if you want. But usually stack works like this pile of plates, and first plate you will be picked up. But when you are stacking up, you will put that last plate first, and then take a new plate and put on top of that, take a new plate and put on top of that. You are stacking it in a reverse order. Okay, so that's how stack works. And common stack operations will be push, pop, and peek. Peek means the top. So if stack has 10 elements, the last element, which is the recent pushed element, will be pointing to top always. So the in Python list has index. So index feature will help you to pick the latest element with the -1. So a list of -1 means you will get that latest element in your stack. Okay, let us see then what next. So we will see how a simple code and how it works. Yeah, here is the information about stack data structure in Python. Stack is a linear data structure that follows last in first out principle. So that's what we discussed in a previous screen also. This means the last element added to the stack will be the first one to be removed. Okay, so Python lists can be used to implement stacks using the append. Append is a very common method in Python lists. People will use many times. This method is used for pushing the elements into the stack, and pop is already Python list has a pop method which removes the latest element in your list. Okay, so if you want to write a stack in a class, so stack will have isEmpty is a method. Length of your number of items in stack, you see, if it is 0 it is empty, if it is not 0 it will be false will be written. Okay, push is push and pop and pick, these three are important. Push, pop and top, anything you can say. Top or peak, both are same. So in case of stack only I am saying. Okay, so push means when you are pushing something or when you are putting something, means which one you are pushing you need to tell. The data you only need to tell when you are pushing that. So which means the data you need to pass as an argument, which is here mentioned as an item. You see here, this is a data, and that item is pushed to your stack list. Okay, and pop means if stack is already empty, you cannot pop anything. So if not empty, then only you are popping and retaining that popped value, and you can use in your code or to do any operation. If that is already empty, then it will return stack is empty as a message. And peak or top means you will take always the list and last element from the reverse order, first element in the reverse order. So which means -1 will items of -1 will return the latest pushed element. Okay, if that is empty, then you don't have a stack is there but it is empty, so you will return a message stack is empty. Size means length of self of items, self dot items. Okay, let's see in a pictorial way so how it works. Okay, so as we discussed, in a glass, and I am trying to put a pancakes or a plates, whatever you think. So now in this current state, stack is empty, top is also null, and stack dot push of 10, the middle one, the circular glass or cylinder, I have pushed 10, so I am coloring it as a red color. So for understanding purpose, I am only coloring. Push new element 10, I colored it red. So stack's top is red, length is obviously 1. So again, if I push another element, what happens? Stack dot push another element, it will add one more element in your glass, and that is 20 is a new layer added. and pushed that element, and it is a green color I added for understanding purpose. So now new top is green, not the 10. Earlier previously top is 10. Now in this current state new top is green. So now again I push, new top is blue, and that blue element is 30, which is pushed into your glass. Again another glass may stack, okay, another I stack dot push 40, push the new element 40 as yellow, new top is yellow now. So now we tried all the push. Now let's try popping up. So when you pop it, which one will come out first? That yellow one, the new top one, and after popping new top will be the next one. Okay, so let us try. So stack dot pop means you don't need to specify which element to pop, so the latest element only will be popped. Okay, remove the topmost element yellow, and that you can utilize in your code, and new top is blue now. And again if you say pop, that blue will be popped out, new top is green. Again if you say pop, that green has also gone and new top is red. Again if you pop, the stack itself is empty, that red also popped out, and utilized for a code. Okay, so that's it. So stack is empty now. So let's see the code. Just when you say pop means it is keep on popping out. So items dot pop directly we can use, as we discussed earlier, like items dot append is a method, and you need to pass the value, so it will be appending all the values. So that's all guys, thank you for watching, have a nice day, bye bye. We will talk more data structures or any other things, like so in the next session we will talk on pydantic, which is relevant to fast API, and a lot of subscribers giving feedback, and thank you so much for your feedback. Based on your feedback I am more excited and doing the videos for you, and thank you, bye.